Hey everybody, it's Michael Cheek again, and again, just to get it out of the way, the website is mikesguitarlessons.com. It's currently under construction, but we'll be up and running in a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks. And if you want to email me, my email address is feedback@mikesguitarlessons.com. Now, what I think we're gonna learn today is part of "The Wind" by Cat Stevens. We haven't done a song like this yet, so at least I haven't done one like this for you yet, so I wanted to go ahead and try this one. So this one, let me play a little bit off of it from the computer so you can hear it. Okay, and basically the part we're going to work on, as much as we can get done with, is this part. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. Now, just so you know, we're going to be using a few chords here that are going to help us get these notes. We're going to be finger picking, and I'll try to get to that. But to start off with, there's some chords you're going to need to know. You got your regular D chord, and I'm just going to go through these chords right here at the beginning so you know which ones we're going to use. First finger is going to be on the G string in the 2nd fret. Second finger is going to be on the E string in the 2nd fret. And the third finger is going to be in the 3rd fret of the B string. So that's our regular D. Okay? Now we're also going to use D suspended 4. And all you do with that is keep this chord down, but put your pinky in the 3rd fret of the E string so it's in front of your middle finger. And we're also going to use a D suspended 2. That means we're going to pick up both of these fingers. So this E string down here is open, but the other two fingers are staying where they're at. Okay? Now, there's some other chords, but let's go ahead and go through those, the parts that use that real quick. Alright, I'm going to finger pick it down here so you can see a little better, but I'm not used to doing that, so I might make a couple mistakes, but let's give it a shot. You're going to start off with the D chord, and the one that I just showed you, and you're going to start off, basically what happens here is anytime you've got a note on the D string, or you know, you have a bass note actually, so it might be on the E string too, but the bass notes are going to be done with your thumb. Okay? Now you're going to basically assign your 1st, 2nd, and 3rd fingers to these top 3 strings. When I say top, I really mean the bottom of the guitar. They're the top notes, though. They're the highest notes. So your 3rd finger is going to pluck anything on the E string. Your 2nd finger is going to pluck anything on the B string, and your 1st finger is going to pluck anything on the G strings. Okay? So we're going to start off with the 3rd finger on the E string and thumb on the D string. You're going to pluck both of those together. Okay? So that was D string and E string. Okay? Then you're going to repeat the D string note and then the E string note. Okay, so that's. Then you're going to repeat the D string note again. So, alright, now that's everything that you do on the D chord, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, that's it. Now you're going to go to that D suspended 4. So remember, that's putting your pinky down here and basically playing that E string all by itself when you got the D suspended 4 down. So all together, and then you're going to pick that pinky back up, and now it's a D chord again. Okay. Now now we're going to go to the D suspended 2. If you remember, that's our middle finger coming off, and so the E string is now open. Okay, so it's 3 notes in a row, like that. Third, second, open. So all together, that's going to be. All right. Now, we're going to go to the B string now, so that'll be actually our middle finger, and that's going to play this note we already have down here, 3rd fret on the B string, but we've already got it down, so we just pluck it. So, all together, that's. Okay, one more time. Alright, now, let's see, let me play through it one time fast so I can figure out where I'm at. That's right, okay. So, the chord we're going to go to now after that D chord is, we don't really need to do the full chord, but it's kind of like the G5 I talked about in another video. Take your middle finger and go up here to the 3rd fret of the low E string, the fattest E string. That's going to be your bass note, so your thumb is going to do that note. Your 3rd finger stays where it was at on the D chord. That's going to be 3rd fret of the B string. You don't really want to try to use another finger there because that one's already there and it'll slow you down to change fingers. And the E string is open now. So we've got 3rd, 3rd on the B string, and open on the high E string. Okay, now you're going to pluck all those notes at the same time. So that means your thumb's going to pluck, your first finger's going to, your middle finger's going to pluck on the B string, your 3rd finger's going to pluck on the E string. If you have a whole lot of trouble using the right fingers here, you can kind of play around with it a little bit. It's better if you use the right fingers, but you don't want to add another week to your practicing necessarily if you're just learning this song. And you can do it quickly the other way. So you're going to pluck all 3 of those notes at the same time. 3rd fret, 3rd fret, open. E string, B string, high E string. Okay, so all together we've got, starting from the very first, we've got and then to the G5. Okay. And then we're going to repeat, if you heard that right there, we're going to repeat that bass note. So I went. Okay. Now that gets you to your next chord. I wasn't timing this lesson, so I'm not for sure if I'm running up on 10 minutes or not. So I'm going to go ahead and stop there. But I hope this helps you get started on that song. Sometimes the finger picking ones can be a little difficult for people